Peace.
Peace.
This is Joshua Miller Law, Mr. PhD. You're just now entering the cipher called Real to Real 360.
Uh-huh.
K Wise,
Peace, God.
bring that beat in, kid.
Indeed.
Peace.
Yeah. What's going on, party people? Welcome to the Real 360 show. Let's get it in.
We do the knowledge and wisdom so you can understand. Real 360 shows in full command. We changing the game for how it all was taught. From bondage to freedom to an independent thought. Yo, the show is here to bring about a change for real. To lighten everyone so we all know the deal. 360 degrees is a fact. We created the show to give our love back to our communities so we can know what's going on and give them the support from knowledge to born. So if you're ready to learn, then it's time to go. Sit back and relax and enjoy your show. Peace.
Peace to Allah's mighty 5% nation of God's nurse to all the human families of the planet Earth. We bid you a love, peace, and happiness, and a high salute. I am DJ KY's Allah, aka Kato, the Black Superhero. Welcome to Real 360. Well, we have elegance, grace, beauty, talent, and all that, all in one gumbo slot right here, y'all. But without further ado, we're going to get right into it, all right? But first, I'm going to say, Sapase. All right, y'all. Mr. PhD's in the building. He's ready to go. So let us flow. And you know how he ain't coming on without that introduction. So y'all might as well get ready. Let's go.
Am I the meanest? Sure enough. Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time? Sure enough. Well, who am I?
Joshua Miller Law.
Who am I?
Joshua Miller Law.
I can't hear you.
Joshua Miller Law, Mr. PhD.
Peace to all our followers and likers and subscribers. Thank y'all for returning for the second episode of Real 360.
Yeah.
And we had a dynamic show for those who attended and those who have paid attention to it. The salute to the director. But this episode right here is how we're going to close out the week with Real 360. We have a beautiful young lady who has an amazing voice, who is mainstream artist and coming out, you know what I'm saying, as a Grammy nominated artist. So ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Debo Ray.
Hi.
I said it correctly, right?
Yes, you did. Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I understand how it is to butcher somebody's name. Because I've been called Yashamel,
Oh,
all types of stuff.
ooh.
Yeah, definitely butchered. But if you don't mind, could you introduce yourself to our supporters, those who watch us on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and all the other places?
Right. Yes. Well, thank you for having me on Real to Real. My name is Debo Ray. I am a vocalist. I am an educator. I am a fitness nut. I am an anime freak, and all of these different things all rolled up in one. And the main thing is I feel things, and I feel things deeply. So I like to sing songs and write songs about the human condition, about love, about heartbreak, about loss, about identity, and, speak to the things that we feel deeply.
Most definitely. Look forward to this right here because I want to start off with, when did you start out singing and songwriting? What was the guidance, or the path that took you there?
Yeah, I started singing very, very young. I started singing in front of people when I was 4 years old with my parents. They were Haitian immigrants. They came to the States and met each other here in the States and got married, had me, and kept on performing at churches all over the place. And I just saw them and I said, I want to do that. I want to be that. I want to do that myself. So started singing super young, and then songwriting came a little bit later. I I think I really appreciated the music of so many people that I wanted to sing their songs, but it wasn't until my late teens that I started to be like, hey, I have something to say, and let me write it down.
Definitely. Like, so who was some of the individuals outside of your parents that inspired you, you know what I'm saying, to sing? Like, you wanted to sing their songs, the ones you was talking about?
Well, there are a lot of artists that come to mind, a lot of musicians. I mean, the late great Whitney Houston. I mean, I mean, it's
Right.
Whitney. It's Whitney.
Right. Right.
Yeah, just hearing her belt a note out, I'm like, oh my God. Like, and she felt everything. She was really connected when she was singing. And Stevie Wonder, for songwriting and for singing, I mean, his ability to paint pictures, even though he couldn't see,
Right.
Yes.
Right.
really, like, come on.
He had
The
sight beyond sight. That's the word.
Beyonce. Yeah, that's right.
Definitely.
That's right. So, yeah, I love the two of them. I love Nina Simone, her ferocity, Eartha Kitt. I like the classics,
Ooh, yeah, because Eartha Kitt, it takes you back,
way back.
way
Way
back.
back.
You have to be a real student of music to really understand Eartha Kitt, or even to find her music, because a lot of people don't realize that she was, or what I'm saying, was an artist.
Yeah. Oh, was she ever? She's
Oh,
a
yes.
dancer, a singer, an actress, a philanthropist, an educator,
An
classy,
activist, an activist.
activist. Oh my
Yeah,
Yes.
gosh.
Oh,
Standing
yes.
up to the, like, what was it, Nancy Reagan? Oh my goodness.
yeah. So, but
Yeah.
what was it that pushed you into becoming an educator, and what do you teach in that film?
Well, I do teach privately in my own studio called Voicecraft, and I also teach at Berklee College of Music in Boston, and that's one of the premier contemporary music institutions in the world. And I had the opportunity to go to that school when I was growing up for college, and so being a full time musician, I knew that I had made it. I felt so proud of myself, and I wanted to start to pay it forward. I just felt like I didn't have access to a lot of opportunities, but the ones that came changed my life as a musician. And so to be able to be a bridge to others and lift them up, get them feeling confident with who they are, and having someone who looks like them, especially who's doing it, that was really important to me.
Now, with your students that you have, do you teach them vocal training, or what I mean?
Yeah, I teach them mostly vocal training, the vocal mechanics, how to convey emotion with your voice. So it's not just, ooh, that sounds pretty, but ooh, that sounds deep. And I also teach them how to be in a band format. So I teach ensemble classes, I teach music history classes, music theory classes, and music business classes.
Wow,
All
wow,
right.
Yeah.
Minnie,
wow.
that's a large knot under them belts.
Right there, yeah,
Yes, yes.
most definitely it is. And you know, paying something forward speaks to individuals' character and their passion. So salute you for that. And a lot of times we don't have the opportunity, or some individuals don't take the opportunity to pay forward, or what I mean. So to see you do that is a beautiful situation. But
Thank
how
you.
long have you been singing professionally?
Oh, well, now I might end up revealing my age. My God.
No, 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 no.
Well, I've been singing professionally for about 17 years now.
Okay.
Yeah, 17 years. And since then, it's gone from being kind of like a side hustle while I was a student to becoming a full fledged career to then becoming something of a business. And I expected to be part of the industry, but I didn't really envision to be where I am now. I would have not known that it was going to end up this way. I'm very happy with it, and I'm happy with the trajectory. I'm just continuing to fly. So I feel really happy and grateful for it.
Beautiful. I forgot to ask one thing.
Yeah.
Since we talk about your many soulful ways of singing, do you happen to do a little scat in jazz?
Oh, yes, I do, sir. Absolutely. That's my training. Oh
Oh,
yeah,
really? Like the great
yeah.
Ella Fitzgerald. Just one.
Absolutely. Like sweet
Yes,
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 that's it.
yes.
That's it.
oh yeah.
All right.
Now, how have your journey been so far? You know what I'm saying, in these 17 years,
Mhm,
the ups and downs, and to get you to where you are now? What are some of the
mhm.
things that you've learned, and how have that path been for you?
That's a great question. It's been a path of self-discovery,
Hmm.
and as I'm sure anyone at this stage of life becoming an adult would know, life hands you things you don't expect.
Hmm.
And especially in the music industry, things happen so fast. It was kind of hard for me to understand who I was in all of it. Like, not just what I want to say, but how do I feel? For example, when I was on the road with another band called Women of the World, love that band. We sang in 37 languages and we traveled literally all over the globe, everywhere. And it was so much fun to be able to do that in the music. Like we get to be we get to be advocates for the music. But because we had been traveling so frequently, I didn't know where I was. Like what I could be in Timbuktu. All I saw was hotel, green room, concert venue, airport. That's it. So the
Wow.
feeling of connection, I was missing that. And then the pandemic happened and changed everything.
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
And I went
yeah.
back home and I'm like, oh, okay. All right.
You get all the connection you need right there during
Yeah.
the pandemic. You got all the connection you need. That's amazing that you sung music in various different
She
languages.
said 37 different
That's
languages.
right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can you speak fluently in those different
Yeah,
languages?
that's what I was wondering.
If only I could. Ah, man. I speak, of course, English and
Hmm.
Haitian Creole
Hmm.
and some French.
Hmm.
But the little curveball is I speak a little Japanese as well.
Wow.
And yeah, it's
That's great. That's
beautiful language to learn. Yeah.
How difficult was it to learn the songs in those various different languages?
You know, it's not as hard as you would think. Like it just on the flip side, think about anyone who's not from the United States, who doesn't speak English, but they know all of our musicians' songs, you know? It's if we think about it less as, oh, this is a different language that's foreign, it's more about the sounds and the emotion, you know. So when I would learn a song in a different language, we would invite someone from that culture to come and eat with us and sing with us, and we just chat and spend maybe a few days to a couple of weeks together as we're learning, so that we get that context of the sounds, the smells, like immersive, and that makes the song stick as if it were our language.
Now, I know that a lot of times we speak to artists and they talk about playing with ensembles or bands
Yeah.
and how playing with ensembles and bands you're able to play with the emotional heartstrings of the audience.
Yeah, I would definitely agree.
How do you accomplish that in a different language? Like I am so
yeah, I
blown.
was blown out.
Yeah, like how do you accomplish being able to grab them and pull them in with the music from a different language?
I think that the biggest factor is intention. Without that, it's just a bunch of noise, you know. It's looking someone in the eye, directing a certain type of energy, giving off a certain type of vibe that you might not be able to understand the words, but you understand the vibe,
The feeling.
the feeling. Exactly. There are some songs that I used to sing that I'm like, I could start crying in just a moment's notice. It just hits me that way. And I know that if I express that fully and give that intention out, the audience is going to feel it. I trust my audience, you know?
Have you done any operatic?
Absolutely, I have. That's another part of my training. Yes. I went to New England Conservatory to study opera voice for several years, and it's Italian and German and French, and there's a lot of just beautiful stories being told that a lot of times people get stuck on the language or the technique, but it's drama and
Hmm.
it's sexy sometimes. I'm like, what? Whoa, I didn't expect all that. So it's fun stuff.
How hard was it for you to train your vocal cords into the operatic sound that comes out? Because
Yeah,
there's
that
power behind that.
that is some rigorous training. I would be singing multiple hours a day. I would be also conditioning. Something that a lot of singers have to keep in mind is that singing is a physical activity. I think of myself as an athlete just because I'm a singer. So things like your breath, in order to sing as loud as you can, you got to work your core, you know? You got to make sure your lungs got full capacity. So going to the gym was a must. And, doing all the things for vocal rest, just treating my voice like a prized possession.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, we talk about traveling the world,
Yeah.
performing in front of, different cultures and
Hmm.
things of that nature. As a woman of color,
Hmm.
and traveling the world, how was the reception for the people over there?
Uh, it depends.
Mm-hmm.
Depends.
Mm-hmm.
I have been to some countries like Japan, like
Mm-hmm.
Taiwan,
Mm-hmm.
like Korea,
Mm-hmm.
that it is where everyone looks the same
Mm-hmm.
and you stick out simply because you are not one of them.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been treated with a lot of reverence, I think, because I look so different. I didn't know if it was at first kind of something to take sideways, like, oh, they're singling me out, that kind of thing. But I realized that it was more from a place of respect. Whereas I've been to other countries where there is a bit of a divide depending on the color of skin. Though I love this country, India was one of those places. I met so many beautiful people there, but being a dark-skinned person, you're seen a little bit differently. You're treated a little bit differently. So I was surprised at first, but then I thought, it's going to happen everywhere. There's always going to be some type of division to make someone out to be better than you. But I did feel on one particular occasion, I had the chance to go to Senegal and seeing,
Yes. Yes.
Take your time.
Yes.
Take your time.
seeing that many people that look like me, living their lives content. That was a blessing and also a wake up call. Yeah, big wake up call. I definitely value my living here in the United States. I think that it gives me the opportunity to do a lot of great things and to connect with a lot of people. So I love being an American citizen. That trip in particular put some things into perspective. Yeah.
A lot of times when we talk to people who have ventured overseas and performed overseas, their highlight is, of course, the UK, Germany, you know, um, taking the U.S. Army base tours and things of that nature. But to actually hear about performing in front of people in Senegal and getting, that wake up call is amazing because a lot of times you don't hear that many times with artists. That Senegal is not even in the on the map for them. They're
Hmm.
looking for other places.
Hmm.
So, how long was you on this tour?
That particular tour was about 3 weeks in Africa. We went to a couple countries. Um, yeah, the most I've been on the road, I've been for like 9 months straight and jumped 7 countries in 9 months. Yeah.
Now, what was your family's take on you being gone so long? Like,
I am I'm fortunate that I have parents that understood my love of music. I mean, they loved music themselves, but they also understood when I said I want to do this seriously. They were like, okay, well, we're going to trust that you got a handle on this. You know that this industry is cutthroat and there's no guarantees. And I ventured out on my own and said, I'm going to make it work. And they have since kind of understood, like, okay, she knows what she's doing. She's doing things in a way that she'll be okay, you know.
Right.
And of course, the fact that I get to travel as much as I do, I mean, my family is from Haiti. You know, they came to the United States for better opportunities, better life, and now my generation is flourishing because of what they did. So, yeah.
You have a lot of great, great Haitian singers
Hmm.
coming from Haiti that a
Yeah.
lot of people don't really know about,
Hmm.
such as like Emmeline McKell and
Mm.
Wyclef,
Of course.
of
and
course.
Yeah.
of course, and
Yeah.
so let's say if I Rustin, I'm trying to say Rustin Gilliamoon.
Gilliamun?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
great,
Okay.
great. See, gotta do the research. Gotta,
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Definitely.
That's
What,
super cool.
what is your creative mode like? What is that? I mean,
Mm.
how do you get into
Oh.
your creative mode?
Well, you brought up jazz before, and something I love about jazz music is that it's so improvised. And I think that my creative space is a lot of improvisation, a lot of, okay, we have this theme that we want to kind of dig into. Like, let's talk about dynamics in a perfectionism mind. Okay, you want to just be perfect all the time. Okay, that perfection, it starts off with maybe a small note. And from that, I'll just continue to improvise a bunch of notes that get me close to that feeling. And from there, we'll just iterate and iterate and iterate. We'll do things over and over, draft after draft after draft. I try to keep it moving until I feel like, okay, it's done, it's ready. I also don't create on my own. I have a beautiful, wonderful collaborator, my husband, and also my producer who helps me with my writing. So I have a team of people who
right.
they get it. They get the vibe. Now we just have to supply the sound.
Because I was wondering, how that fits, like the music arrangements and things of that nature. Who are some of the people that you work with to, arrange the music, and how, do you select the music, for the different songs and things
Oh.
like that?
Great question. Well, last year I released my debut album of 10 songs. And this year, actually, right now, as we speak, I'm in the middle of releasing some songs from my new EP. And so these 14, 15 songs were co-written by myself, my husband, and my producer. My husband's name is Jerry Valona, and my producer's name is Prince Charles Alexander. He is a Grammy Award-winning producer and engineer, and he is also a professor of music engineering at Berkeley. And so we had the opportunity to cross paths several years ago at a Grammy event, and he just was like, let's do something. Let's make some music. And so the three of us put our heads together and went into his studio and just wrote and wrote and wrote. And I had a lot of ideas about, once again, the topics that I wanted to talk about. I play a little bit of piano, and so I played some chords, and Jerry plays drums. He went and played a few beats, and then Charles would come in and say, okay, let's take this piece and put it here, and let's take that piece and put it there. And it turned into the sound that you hear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, we're about to get into the music, but how does it feel to get that call to be nominated for a Grammy?
Surreal. Yeah, I mean, that particular project, that was for an album called The Waiting Game. It was with an artist who's also Grammy Award winning. Her name's Terry Lynn Carrington. And we collaborated on a few songs on that album. And we actually have a sophomore album coming out really soon. So definitely check out Social Science. That said, we had worked so hard on that record and had to do so much work, advertising, marketing, letting people know that it's there. It's getting it into people's hands, that when I finally got that nomination, I was like, okay, the work was worth it. So much work, but it was so worth it.
Now, what was the Grammy experience like for you?
It was a little bittersweet because the year I got nominated was during the pandemic. So I was not able to attend in person that year. Everything was virtual, but I did get the opportunity to perform a piece at their pre-taping show, where they do a bunch of the other awards that you don't see on the main ceremony. And that was amazing. I got a lot of love for that performance.
Now, when you see the response and the love that you get from your performances, how motivating and inspirational are those for you?
It's a big part of the reason why I do this. You know, being able to connect with people, seeing that I feel so many things. I feel so deeply about things, and knowing that it resonated with someone else. Yeah, that's a huge, I can't even put it into words. I'm getting chills, you know.
Right. You know, you and your husband collaborate on the music. You know what I mean? That being your life partner and your musical partner.
Yeah.
Is there times where y'all sit down and be like, not this song, maybe this song? Or, you know what I'm saying? How do you select the music and that you put out? And what is that process like for you, the selection of songs?
The selection, it's a tender process, because though we do collaborate, these are still songs that I am singing, I have to attach to. So the general metric we use is, can I execute this? Can I sing this for the next 5 years and still resonate with it? Because if that can't happen, the song's not ready. No, it's not worth it. Even if it's a killing song, even if it's like such an amazing production, we're not going to go there, because then I can't do my job properly.
I love that. Love that.
That's definitely interesting, because as we look at music today and different genres of music, and the AI part of music to actually have an artist who can vocally sing the song and actually play the music without AI assistance is amazing in this day and time. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's a crazy crazy time we're living in.
Right.
That's for sure.
And a lot of times, this is the first time I ever asked this, and you being an artist of your caliber, what is your opinion on artists using AI?
That's a great question. I believe that AI is a very useful tool, but it is not the end all be all, and it's not necessarily going to replace the craft.
Exactly.
So, if you want to use it as a tool to brainstorm or to workshop, it's great for that. It gets a lot of the resistance that a lot of artists face where they don't know how to get started. It's great for that. But when it comes down to it, like I said before about how I songwrite, it's iterative. You have to go through the process of doing something over and over and over and over and really letting it get into your body, feel like yours before I feel like it can be put out as art in the world. Without that process, I don't consider it art.
That's interesting because, reason why I asked the question is I see that a lot of artists in other genres are starting to utilize it vocally. Not- vocally.
Crazy.
Yeah, right.
Crazy.
Utilize it vocally.
Crazy.
And might be personally, it takes away from the artistry because if you can't perform the song,
What's the point?
right, what's the point? So that's, that's the first time I asked that question. And the reason why I asked because of the fact that you are an educator in the music, in music and vocally, you know what I mean? So I would want to know, did you feel like it was taken away from the craft?
Absolutely. Let me give you a use case, actually. Very interesting. Last fall, I had a student who used an AI app to generate a version of a song he was writing. And this particular student, he had a good voice, but he needed a lot of training. And so he put his song with all of his own tracks that he made into the app to get an AI voice to sing it, and then brought that track into class with me and said, "Hey, Professor Debo, I want to sound like that. Teach me to sound like that." And I'm like, wait a second. Time out. You want me to teach you how to sound like a machine? Can we unpack that? So I had a full discussion with him and he explained to me, well, this helped me to see how bad I am at singing. And I had to take a moment with him and have him recognize you sound a certain way that what's this being bad? There's a difference between not knowing what you're doing. Like that's something different, but having a specific quality to your voice that's your natural sound, like come on, embrace that. That's what people love.
Right.
So interesting times for
Yes,
sure.
it's definitely interesting times, and it's refreshing to hear someone who actually love jazz. Number one, love jazz because you can't find that often.
No, not anymore.
Not anymore. But takes pride in themselves and in the music. That to me is an amazing quality. Um, and when you became nominated for the Grammy, were you on billboards, the jazz billboard charts? Did you?
Yes. Yes, we were on the jazz billboard. I don't know how high we got, but I know that we were in top 10. And we also received Downbeat Awards, Downbeat, the jazz magazine. We got Best Jazz Group of the Year. We got Best Jazz Album of the Year. Then we got it again 2 years later. So, yeah, we were getting a lot of really great reviews and accolades for that record. It's a really powerful record.
What was the feeling when you first saw yourself on the Billboard charts?
Once again, it was surreal, especially considering I didn't have any expectation for that. And it was a surprise how long it stayed. I remember it was on for a few weeks. And I would say if I get the opportunity to have that happen again, I'm gonna like squeeze the marrow out of telling everyone about that. I gotta let everyone know. Yeah.
That's a point where I know that a lot of artists look forward to the Billboard charts, where they start and where they peak at on the Billboard charts, and that is an amazing feat for a lot of artists, especially when you have so many singers, so many entertainers, and you get an opportunity to make history for yourself.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
That's a historic moment. But we're finna get off into some of this great jazz and this great. Oh my goodness, I don't know where I want to start. Am I fired now? I'm going down. You pick which one is it.
Well, this particular EP has a journey from darkness to light. So do you want to go dark and work our way to light?
Let's go dark.
Okay, let's going down.
Let's get it. Let's go.
I knew you hated me when I spoke your eyes glazed over, dictating me. No need for a decoder, you were nodding while I begged for a sliver of acceptance. As you tune me out, I'm thinking I can't breathe. You hated me, yeah, you didn't have to say the silence baiting me. Yeah, it's just the way you play it. You stood there like a question with no answer or expression, like a priest at my confession. Yeah, man, treated me like background noise. Didn't care to hear the sound. I screamed above the static, but you was just dramatic. Too exhausted for another round. Feels like I'm going down, 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 down. Feels like I'm going down, 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 down. Feels like I'm going intuition. You graded me and confirmed my worst suspicion. The voices told me loud and clear it wasn't safe to linger here. You got me in my cell, the shadows fell. Damn, hated me. The words becoming so severe berated me. An earthquake pounding in my ears, collapsing on the bathroom floor like a worn-out, weary, tricked-out horse. You're reading what could be in store. Treated me like background noise. Didn't care to hear the sound. I screamed above the static, but to you was just dramatic. Too exhausted for another round. Feels like I'm going down, 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 down. Feels like I'm going down, 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 down. Feels like I'm going cause of this was me. The cause of this was me. I kept waiting for you to save me, but I was the one who disappeared. I turned the volume down on myself and called it love.
So where we going now?
Oh, man.
Where we going now? Because that right there was fire.
Oh, thank you.
Deep. Treated me like background noise.
Background noise.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's deep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that was the lowest place where it just feels like you're going down and it's never ending. You never quite hit the ground. And so that's where we start. Next track would be Real Good Girl.
Okay. Let's get off into this here, right?
Yeah. Memo to self. Be good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. She's a real good girl, smile frozen tight, legs crossed like she's taught, won't speak until it's right. Real good girl. You know what I'm talking about. Real good girl. She's a good girl. She's a real strong one, that's what they think. Put her stare into space, shows her right on the brink. Mama told her, daddy told her, never say no. She's a real good girl, shower runs out. She screams at the tile, her curtain like a shroud. Feeling lost and even found. Head spinning all around. She's a real tough one, they all say. Swallow silence like it's proud and keeps it all inside her head. Yes, sir, yes, ma'am. It's all too much. It's all on me. I bear the weight. I can't relate. It's not enough. I'll never be. No matter what. It's all too much, but not enough. Not enough. She's a real good girl, sits up straight, but the posture is a pose, only adding to the weight. Working hard all the time. Oh, she's a badass girl, that's what's real. Everyone's opinion won't affect the way she feels. Feeling sassy as she comes. She bit her tongue until it bled. Then spoke the words she never said. I'm not your doll, not your display. I won't be quiet, not today. It's not too much. It's not on me. I lose the weight. I won't behave. It's all enough. Don't wanna be. No matter what. It's not too much. I am enough. I am
Last time I hit a high note that high, I was stubbing my toe.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah, my
that's
producer pulled that out. Pulled that out of me.
when listening to that song, it's more of a empowerment song.
Yeah.
That being told that I guess for years that wasn't enough, but having to come to a realization that you are, you know what I'm saying,
Yes.
enough. And I think that a lot of young ladies, a lot of ladies, period, go through that.
Yes. Absolutely. I totally agree. And that's my story, but it's not mine alone. I know that.
Right.
I speak to so many of my girlfriends that, especially black women, especially. I have so much grace and compassion for black women in particular. Not just because I am a black woman, but I understand that struggle of being told you need to be good, you need to be perfect, you need to be better just to be paid attention to. So that's why I wrote this song, was to say, I see that, I hold space for that, and we are going to switch the narrative now. I am
With,
enough.
with that, I need to ask you a two-part question. What has been the most deepest song that caught you in the moment of writing or thinking about it?
Mm.
And what is the most happiest moment of a song that you recall that's just it's just funful that will reach out like the sun and put sunshine on everybody?
That's a great, wow. There are so many songs. Oh my God. Maybe a song. I'll answer the second question first because that one came faster. Golden by Jill Scott.
Okay.
Living my life like it's golden. Something about that song. Whenever I hear that song, it just starts out with piano and she goes, hey. And I'm like,
There
the
it
day's
is.
good. I'm good. We're good. Life is good. We're good. We're gonna. It
Yes.
might be, life might be trash, but it's good. Something
Right.
about it is good. So I always play that song when I'm feeling some type of way. And a song that has hit me, there are just too many to name. And I Will Always Love You, Whitney Houston. I know that that's a cover, and I love the original as well, by Dolly Parton. But something about that song when she goes, "If I should stay, I would only be," here it is, "your way." When that happens,
Yes. Yes. You're such a chill. Such a
Yeah.
chill.
My thing is, I caught a chill from you saying it.
Yes.
You
Yes.
singing it. That's
Yes.
that's where the chill came from. Like, oh my goodness. And how much is the writing part of the song being therapeutic for you?
oh wow, it is straight therapy. I feel like even now I'm still learning and growing in my mental health and understanding how conditioning has caused me to act in the ways that I act now. How the way that I was raised, the lies that I might have been told, affected my mindset and my perspective. So whenever I go to write, it's a chance to sit with things and to let them manifest however they need to get it out of my body and hopefully transmute it into something that brings me closer to the mental health. I believe that there's a term called shadow work, working through your inner demons. That work is hard, it's tough, but if I can supply the music to be a part of that process and get a person through it, job well done. I know I'm doing it right.
Definitely. Now, the next song, because we're on this journey right here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're on this journey. So, which one are we going to? Is it a flicker?
Yeah, that would be a flicker. And this
Is that
one's a
what
little
fever?
jazzier.
Yeah, the little flicker. All right, y'all bear with me, man. It's a little flicker.
Moved back home with nothing left, just a bed and heavy regret. Mama said you're still worth love, couldn't quite believe her yet. Sang my rage from behind the wheel, hit the gym, attacked the skill, lifted pain with every rep, trying to feel but more to get. Just a flicker, just a spark, ember glowing in the dark. Got a gleam in my eye, gotta try, gonna try. Just a flicker, just a spark, ember glowing in the dark. Got a gleam in my eye, gotta try, gonna try. Laughing at myself in a messy phone, writing down the words for a brand new tune. Percolating, something rising, changes are coming and happening soon. Felt joy when I didn't care, not sure, maybe a lesson there. Just know that I can't give in, kinda hard, but life ain't fair. Just a flicker, just a spark, ember glowing in the dark. Gotta gleam my eye, gotta try, gotta try. Just a flicker, just a spark, ember glowing in the dark. Gotta gleam my eye, gotta try, gotta try. Lost a friend I thought was home, now I got the gate alone. Learn to love with better rules, let compassion set the tone. I still flinch when people reach, built a wall they couldn't breach, carved the word deserve in stone. Lessons only I could teach. Just a flicker, just a spark, ember glowing in the dark. Gotta gleam in my eye, gotta try, gonna try. Just a flicker, just a spark, ember glowing in the dark. Gotta gleam in my eye, gotta try, gonna try. Just a flicker, just a spark, ember glowing in the dark. Gotta gleam in my eye, gotta try, gonna try. Just a flicker, just a spark, ember glowing in the dark. Gotta gleam, gotta keep moving, gotta try, gotta keep moving. Just a flicker, so just a flicker. I hit bottom, a flicker. I've done the work, a flicker, to recognize just a flicker. Just a flicker. Yeah, it's worth it. A flicker. I am enough.
Wow.
I
Wow.
tell you, I'm just blown away by the music and the messages that you have in the music.
Thank you.
And as you said, some of it is, you know what I'm saying, your truth.
Yes.
With it being your truth, how long did it take you to become comfortable to let the world in to your truth when it came to your music?
You know, that's still something I'm working on. Letting people in. Because when I'm on stage, that's where I feel the most connected. That's where I don't think. I just tap in, plug in,
Just be.
just be. Yeah, that's right. And I am doing a lot of work now to try to verbalize my story, to hopefully be able to take all of these intense emotions that I feel and connect with people off stage. It is scary, it is vulnerable, And it is so enthralling, you know, because when I see the light in someone's eyes, where they are like, hey, I see you and I know you see me too, that makes it all that fear go away, you know. So, yeah.
I'll tell you, it's amazing. And we got to get this last song out because we're getting close to the end, but I'm just totally blown away and so appreciative of your journey and the music that you have shared with us.
Oh, thank you so much. And thank you for having me here. I'm just so glad.
Definitely. Yeah. I am fired now.
Like a phoenix.
I was dating 3 once, kept it light and cute. None of them would know me well, feelings all were mute. I told them I'm goodbye, sayonara. Excuse me, bitch, while I fix my tiara. First time in my life, not looking anymore. No more shrinking, no more shame. No more living in a video game. Living out my comfort zone. Gonna light my own damn flame. I'm on fire. I lit the match. Fire. I let it burn. Oh, I'm fire now. Fire. I found the heat. Fire. I feel complete. I'm fire now. Can't put me out. Can't keep me in. Started wearing what I like. Smiling at the mirror. Red lips, low cut, laced up boots, refuse to disappear. But when real love finally came calling, had to overcome my habit of stalling. Sing my song, no safety net. Can't wait for what's in store. No more shrinking, no more shame. No more living in a video game. Living out my comfort zone. Gonna light my own damn flame. I'm on fire. I lit the match. Fire. I let it burn. I'm fire now. Fire. I found the heat. Fire. I feel complete. I'm fire now. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready. Cut 'em all. Like bangs in a barber chair. Keep watching me shaking my derriere. Did the work, got real, no counterfeiter. Got scars, God has never been a quitter. Mirror talk like insecure. Eviscerated, so demure. Every era, every stage. When off script, I flip the page. Group this heat from every rep and open mic. Boston winter days, sleepless nights, lifted every session. Vocals in the booth, kept on showing up. Now it's true from who's she to that's her. Booked and building every word. I'll improvise as I go. Let's get down and on with the show. Light it. Fire! I lit the match. Fire! I let it burn. I'm fire now. I'm fire now. I found the heat. I feel complete. I'm fire now. I'm fire now. I'm fire now. Fire.
Now that's a way to end it right there.
That's the way to end it right there.
Is there any videos to any of the songs that you have right now that's out?
Yes. The single Going Down released last month and the video came out as well. I just released Real Good Girl last week and the video is coming out tomorrow on my YouTube channel. And be ready for the next one, A Flicker, coming out next month, and then Fire Now in May.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I know we're coming to the end, and this has been educational,
Yes.
refreshing.
Yes.
It really has.
Thank you.
Educational and refreshing all at one time, because your journey and the way that you expressed it gave me opportunity mentally to take that same walk that you walked through. And I'm very appreciative of it. But
course.
I would like for individuals to know how they could follow you on social media, how they can get you booked for shows or where they can see you perform, and how they can get your music.
Well, thank you so much for having me on this platform. To find me, you can find me at iamdeboray.com, and I am Debo Ray on all platforms, literally all of them. I'm IAMDEBORAY. And if you want to book me, you can speak to my manager. His email is jerry@iamdeboray.com.
Most definitely. Now tell them where they can get the music.
Yeah, you can actually hear my music everywhere. It's on all streaming platforms. So if you have Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, all of the other ones that I don't even know, my music is there. I'm also selling my music on my website. There's a vinyl record of my first album, as well as some merch and some CDs from this coming EP. There's also a digital packet if you prefer your things digitally, but physical things are awesome. So get them. Yes. Thank you so much.
I want to thank you so much for this opportunity. And like I said, I follow you on Instagram.
Yeah. Thank you.
That was my introduction to you. But I want to thank you so much for taking the time out with myself and with my brother and myself, and the individuals who support us, that's on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch. I want to thank GC Radio, because that's how we get into 154 countries. You know what I'm saying? On iHeart, and Lisa Good and Derek Morris on Third Coast Society TV, and out there in Columbus, Ohio on 82.3. This will be part of the morning show out there. So I want to thank you so much for the opportunity to have you on, and look forward to everything that you have going forward.
Well, thank you so much, Joshua and KYs. Thank you.
Thank you. And I will definitely be in touch with Jerry, because there's some things I wanted to speak with him about.
All right. Looking forward to it.
Definitely. Hey, Kay, you know what time it is, bro.
Yes, sis. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for tuning to Real to Real 360 with our special guest, Miss Debo Ray, in the building. And we want to thank you for coming on our show. We want to thank your husband for allowing the hour that you have given us. And hopefully y'all are more than welcome to come on back. As we tell everybody, you don't have a home away from home. You got a home right here with us on Real to Real 360. So if there's anything that we can do for you at any given time, please don't hesitate to call on us and come on back. And that is it right there. We're going to wrap this up. And everybody, y'all take care. Have a blessed one and safe.
Thank you so much.
And stay warm. Stay dry. Get your umbrellas all you can.
It is what it is. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. This was so much fun. And I really appreciate the questions that you asked. So thank you again.
All right. Blessings to you. All right, everybody. I'm DJ KY's Allah, a.k.a. Kato, the Black Superhero. That's my brother like none other, Josh Miller, a.k.a. who?
Mr. PhD.
And he does not tell nothing to nobody, because he's great for doing what?
Pleading the fifth.
All right. Get out of here like last year. Y'all maintain and take care. We are Real to Real 360. We are out of here, y'all. Peace.
Peace.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, we starting to come to the end of the show. Right now, I want to take the time out and thank our guests for coming on. Also, too, we want to make sure that y'all listening and subscribing, and tell a friend and keep sharing, because we're going to keep bringing y'all the real content. You know what I mean? So, DJ KY, my brother, take us up out of here, son. Peace.
I want to give a big shout out to the nation of gods and earth, to all the human families that have planet Earth. I say peace. But To our subscribers, those who continue to watch and listen to the show each and every time we come on, I give a big shout out to love, peace, and happiness. To be the man, woman, and child of the you and I verse. It's time for us to disperse. We bring the best, not the worst. We thank you once again for tuning in to the Real 360. Bring a friend to hit that like and subscribe so we continue to grow to bring more knowledge of wisdom.